Hello everybody, and welcome to another battle of bolt action. Today I will be playing against Andreas, and it will be Andreas' first match, so we're playing a bit of a gentle game today. It will be an introductory battle for him. The edge of the board today will be drawn in a bit more. We're playing that these kind of ruins here are the edge of the board. And that these trees on their plates are woods. We'll be playing meeting engagement, so it will just be come in and see who shoots up most units. Pretty simple, pretty easy. I'm playing 500 points of Italians, and he's got 500 points of fällskärmsjägare. So I'll just get round to showing you a picture of my army, and then we'll go through his army. Here are my Italians. We've got 7 units with us today. We've got 3 sections of regular 8-man squads with an LMG. We've got a medium machine gun. We've got a light anti-tank gun, the Elefantino, so no gun shield on that. And then we've also got the light mortar team. Never really been too keen on light mortars, but today we'll have to give him a run out and see if he does the business. This could be his trial. And then we've also got our fantastic and splendid looking second lieutenant there. To be honest, if the camera can focus, there we go. To be honest, I think he looks so good, he deserves to be a higher rank. But for today's battle, he'll be a ordinary second lieutenant with two men to carry his bags. Okay, let's have a look at the fällskärmsjägare. Okie dokie, and here we have the fällskärmsjägare that we will be facing today. Straightforward, 6 units. We've got the masterful leader here at the front, a veteran second lieutenant. We've then got 1, 2, and then 3 sections of 5-man fällskärmsjägare with an LMG and SMG each. And then we've also got a group of 5 men with assault rifles and a MMG team. So there we have it. There's the armies. Simple and easy today. And we'll get on to first turn. And we'll let you know at the end of first turn. We'll give you a bit of a report and we'll see how it goes. Of turn 1, and this is what it looks like. My Italians, I nearly said Japanese there. My Italians have run up pretty much with every unit. We've got a standard unit over this way, MMG, captain, and standard unit in the middle. Got our cannon, which is going to be pretty useless today because he's got no armour. And then we've got the light mortar and another unit on coming in over here, and then just jogging around slowly to the Axis side. No, Axis side, I'm playing Axis today as well. We've got a unit there, LMG, SMG, MMG team, LMG, SMG, 5-man unit, and the officer is there. He's hoping to get a bit of morale bonus to these guys nearby, which I think is a pretty clever idea. And then over here he's got a flanking unit, which I gotta say is a bit of a pain because I'm not really sure how I want to play it. Today we're playing pretty simply. The house is inaccessible, we can't go into the house, and these trees that are on these square bases are representing dense terrain. So you can't see through them, only can see them when you're in it. And we've got his super cool version 2 rocket. I think it's I don't know if it's a version 2, but it's a rocket at least. And we're playing that the square is also line of sight blocking. So a bit of line of sight blocking today, the standard sort of kind of terrain, easy and simple. Here we go, we'll get on with turn 2 and we'll let you know how it goes. Could be a bit of shooting in this round. Let's see. And at the end of round 2, this is what it looks like. A little bit of shooting going on. But because of the walls in the middle, it's been impossible shots, and not a lot really has happened. What has happened though is that Andreas's unit moved up into that woods there, and they started shooting, and I managed to shoot back with my MMG, who put a pin on, and then I shot with my my anti-tank cannon, and hit as well with a 6. Had 3 under the template, but only managed to kill 1 because he's veteran and I only got +1 penetration. My light mortars also started shooting at that unit, 3-man team over there now. So but he missed, and it's on a 5 to hit now. These guys are taking cover up here. Other guys all the way over there. So quite a broad front, which is a bit unusual for me, but we'll see how it goes. And then over to Andreas's side, see it from his angle. We've got a unit advancing up there who's jumped out of the hedgerow. The MMG opened up on my MMG. Needed 6s, but failed. And then we've got this unit here that advanced up, and they shot at the my MMG as well, but missed. And these guys did the same, and they missed as well. Was a bit harsh because it was double 6s needed because of the moved long range and then hard cover because of the wall. So it was a bit, but I mean, you can only hope for the best. Next round it should be a bit easier as he's standing still. And then we've got a unit there sneaking around the building who could go either way. Bit sneaky. We'll see how that goes. Okay, we'll crack on with turn 3, and we'll keep you updated. Gentlemen, here we are at the end of round 3, and it's been a pretty good round, I think. I got the first dice out, and I put these Italians to the right in ambush as I feared the assault rifles coming around to point blank and mullering them. But that didn't happen. They cut across in the middle and had a shot into the guys in the front there that I moved up last turn and put a pin on them. Then when my guys here in the middle attempted to activate, they failed because of that one pin and went down. The officer has shot at, I think, the unit of 3 there. I think they managed to put a pin on. But then those guys marched up and shot back and put a pin on and killed a man. The unit there marched up, passed their order check, but with all the pins and cover, missed their shooting. My MMG team shot and put another pin on the assault rifle guys, so that should hopefully slow them down a little bit next turn. My anti-tank cannon shot at his machine gun, and I believe it missed. My light mortar also had a shot and hit the unit of 2 over there that were in the woods, but only managed to kill 1, I believe, and zeroed in, and only put the 1 pin on, which is why he moved, because then the zeroing in moved. His officer moved up and took a shot at my officer, hit and put a pin on. My unit was going to come round here and shoot these guys who were in the open, so he moved his unit up, took a shot at my officer team, and then also put his machine gun on ambush, which he later chose to see if he could activate, rolled a 6, good, and activated them. They then had a shot at my officer team and killed another man. So then the officer team had to take a morale check as they went from 2 men to 1 man, and needed a 6, and I rolled a 6 because he's regular and then he's a 2nd lieutenant, so that puts him on 10, -4, 6. I think that is all the units. My guys over here that were on ambush decided to activate their ambush as those 2 men, I think it was the 2 men moved up, and I think we managed to put a pin on, but I don't believe we managed to kill anybody. So there we go. We've got a bit of a front line going on over here. Need to get my pincers in a bit and help the guys in the middle. We'll see if the officer will be there next turn. He's got a heck of a job on his hands there. We'll see how it goes. We'll get round to the end of turn 4 and we'll let you know. Okay, here we are at the end of round 4, I believe. It's really funny if I go back and watch all these and I've jumped over a round or redone a round, but you know, it might end up that way. I should really get a dice to count the rounds. It's not going to be harder than that. But here we are, anyway, at the end of a round, perhaps I should say. And quite a bit's gone on. Anders has been rather aggressive and has really forced the issue here, and it's been quite a pain for my beloved Italian army. Let's see what's gone on in the middle. His assault rifle boys have come in and they shot at my Italian unit there. I actually did go down to bump it up from 2 to 4s to hit, and he did hit, but only killed the one. So poor shooting there from the Germans, really, but killed a man, put a pin on, and forced him to go down. He's then done a snap 2 and moved everybody up. The officer, the 2-man team, and the other guys there have all moved up, and they started shooting, well, a bit crossfire and picking units that they choose. And I've gone down, and it hasn't really resulted in any hits, apart from me going down. So we'll see how that affects next round. We've had the unit over there just behind the rocket. They also shot at the officer but failed to really do anything. My unit here are in ambush. Ooh, perhaps I will choose to open fire with them in just a second then. Otherwise, my mortar had a shot at the 2-man unit they've been shooting at all game, but missed this time around. My cannon shot at his MMG behind the bush and missed. The MMG shot at the officer and missed. No, I'm sorry, my cannon, take that back, my cannon hit and put 2 pins on and killed a guy. It's rubbish with the +1 pen. I mean, it doesn't really do anything to veterans, it just sort of makes them just regular. It's not much of an advantage, and my machine gun fired at this unit here. So I'll just get dice and I shall roll to see if I can activate this unit. And if they can, we will have a shot at the 3-man team there. So just a second. They failed their test to fire, so they ended up just going down, I think. No, I think you take the dice back in, don't you, at the end of the turn. So there we go. That's the board. There we go. We'll collect the dice and we'll get on with round 5. Only a 6-round game, this one. So we'll see if anybody actually manages to kill a unit and take the initiative. And here we are at the end of the turn. See what I did there? I think this is the end of turn 5, in all fairness. So here we go. We've had a bit of action. The Germans had the dice first out. I had left my captain in down from last turn. To try and get rid of some of the pins. I thought small team, hard to cover, he will survive, and he did survive. But these fellas, they did not. They got charged by their officer and lost. They went down. I don't think they lost. I don't think there was too great a casualty there. But then the assault riflemen charged in and butchered them. Quite frankly, and we managed to kill 1 in return, so not very good. But then my heroes showed up at the wall and executed them rather swiftly, along with the medium machine gun, and the cannon had a shot as well, but missed. My mortar is zeroing in. It's a 4 to hit over here now, so we can get the first dice. That would be superb. This unit here shot, I believe, at the officer. These guys went down as the fällskärmsjägare moved up and shot. And then we've got the medium machine gun who were shooting at the officer but failed. And I think that's all the units. So there's your battlefield. Quite a bit going on. We'll be moving into turn 6, which will be the final turn. So let's see if we can try and knock out a unit. It would be great if our mortar landed a hit, and then if we can perhaps just try and take out his officer. That would be 2 dice, and then we might lose 1 over here by the rocket, I think. So we'll see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Anyway, here we go. Here we are at the end of turn 6, which is the final game, or the final turn of the game, and it's been a very exciting round. We've had a lot of action going on, a lot's happened. Andreas had a lot of the dice early on in the game. They came out, had a snap 2, moved 2 units up to the wall, and moved his officer into close assault with my officer. Both officers died. Then this team advanced over the wall and had a shot at that unit over there, which went down, and then got close assaulted by the fällskärmsjägare there, and were wiped out. My mortar team shot at the unit that were behind the wall and hit and managed to kill them, kill enough of them to force a morale check, and they failed the morale check. My machine gun shot at his machine gun but didn't do any damage. The cannon shot but missed. and my guys came around the corner and shot at this unit here, so leaving him with one man, which is rather annoying. Forced a morale check, but he passed. Had he failed that, then it would have been a win for the Italians, because at the moment I've got 3 of his dice, and over there he's got 3 of my dice, killing 2 of my infantry units and my officer, and I've killed his officer unit, 2 of his infantry team's units as well. Very exciting game. I gotta say, the veterans have been smashing, really hard to kill, really hard to get rid of. The 1 pen on HE is and just the D2 pins, I really don't think it's worth it, to be honest. You've got to have the 2-inch, 2+2 penetration and D3 pins really for it to be effective. Saying that though, the mortar did take out a unit, so very pleased about that. Overall, good game, tough, good competition, lots of fun, great game, especially as it's its first game. Very exciting, very pleased for it to be a draw. I thought I was going to lose that, to be honest. And absolutely smashing. So we'll just wrap this up, and then that will be that for the video. Thank you all for watching, and take care, and goodbye.